Welcome back to Pipes Etc., episode number 17. I'm glad you could stop by. First, I want to take this opportunity to say Happy New Year to all those that I missed during these last few days. There have just been so many VRs, it was kind of hard to keep up. Nevertheless, my wish for you is a safe, healthy, productive, and happy 2019. This morning I'm smoking some L.J. Peretti coffee blend in this Camoys Tradition number 298. This is a very tasty blend, especially when paired with this rich Guatemalan coffee. Also, as a reminder, for all those wishing to enter my 300th subscriber 1-year anniversary giveaway, you still have time to do so. The deadline is midnight, 13 January 2019, and I will put the link to that video in the bucket below. In the video announcing the giveaway, I mentioned having 2 judges that will help me award worthy VRs and comments-only entries with style points. I also said that I was considering a contest to see if someone could guess who these judges might be, and I've decided to do just that. You can include your guess in your VR, or for those submitting a comments-only entry, just place it in the comments section when you submit your answers to my 3 questions. If you've already submitted your answers either way, just put your guess in the comments of this video, and I'll make sure you get credit for it. I will announce the winner of the Guess the Judges contest in the video for the 300th subscriber giveaway drawing. And remember, it's simple. Just give me the names of the 2 judges, and the first to get it correct will win this interesting knife. It's actually a neck knife and has a Kydex sheath with a chain so you can wear it around your neck. But I've also found it is an excellent little knife for cutting plugs and rope tobaccos, or for those of you that choose to cut your flakes into cubes. This works out really well. It has 2 cutting edges and is this nice, comfortable little handle. Allows you to put a good deal of force on these really sharp cutting edges, all while keeping complete control of the blade. It's one really handy little knife. Okay, so let's get on to the list. Coming in at number 5 is Astley's number 44 Dark Virginia Flake. I reviewed this in challenge number 2, and afterwards, I simply set it aside and moved on to other blends. Then one day I pulled some out to send to a fellow YTPC presenter and decided to try it again. I must say, from that point on, it has really grown on me, and I will buy more as it becomes available. For a complete review of this flake, see episode number 8, challenge number 2. Coming in at number 4 is L.J. Peretti's Cambridge Flake. A very interesting flake that has some really rich orientals that are really out front, but they're followed by a nice, sweet, and smoky Latakia note. And then it's all helped along by the pleasant, tangy, and somewhat citrusy Virginias. It has been a bit scarce this last year, so I stock up when it's available, and I do believe it is available now. I have a good supply, so I'll probably smoke a lot of this in 2019. Next is number 3, McClellan Oriental Mixture number 14. This is a smooth, satisfying Scottish blend with the sweetness that is balanced with just the right amount of Orientals to keep it interesting every time I smoke it. Yes, it's been discontinued, but I decided, since I am fairly well stocked up on this particular blend, that I'd always keep a 10 out. and I'm glad I did. I don't smoke it as nearly as often as the other blends in this top 5 list, but when the occasion calls for it, I like to pack myself a nice large bowl. Now on to number 2, and that would be Rattray's Marlin Flake. Another blend that was reviewed in episode number 12, challenge number 5. It is so very satisfying that I now buy 500 grams of it at a time when it's available. I will be surprised if it is ever knocked off the number 1 spot for this category in any of the challenges. But we'll see what 2019 brings in as challenger to Marlin Flake. Nevertheless, for now, this blend will continue to sit right next to the 10 of my number 1 choice. That way, I'm forced to consciously decide which one to pack. They're that close. Both are quite enjoyable. So what is number 1? Well, that would be LJ Peretti's number 8 Slice. A big favorite of mine, of which I can't seem to get enough. This Virginia and Perique Flake has just enough burley to make it that much more interesting. Nice and a bit spicy with the added molasses-like flavor, joined by a nutty, bready note. The blend is kind of full-flavored, but not an overwhelming smoke. If you have not tried it, might I suggest you do. Okay, honorable mention. I haven't delved into this one enough to make a solid opinion, but I have had enough to impress me, and I expect to keep smoking it when I feel the urge for something off my normal rotation. It is Temple Bar by GLPs. The sweet and somewhat spicy Virginias are superb, and I think they'll only get better over time. The Orientals complement the Virginias with a nice sweet sour type of taste, while the Perique remains in the background throughout. Perhaps a bit too much, but perhaps with some aging, that balance may change some. We'll see. I hope so. Nevertheless, I'm intrigued by this one and will keep it close by for further consideration. Well, all right, time for my 2 biggest disappointments. Coming in at number 2 is Cornell & Diehl's Morning Drive. This is a blend of Burley, Latakia, Virginia, Orientals, and Perique. The Virginias were pleasant, and the Burley was a bit sweet and had a nice earthiness. The Orientals were also nice with a slightly floral and spicy flavor. The Perique was there, but mildly. Therefore, I felt the Latakia needed to bring some necessary balance and body, but it never really arrived. So when compared to other blends with comparable components, to me, it was mediocre at best. I guess I was just hoping for so much more. And the number 1 biggest disappointment, Rattray's Brown Clooney. I'm sure this is a bit of a surprise, so let me explain. My expectations were quite high for Brown Clooney, but after experiencing Old Gallery and Howl of the Wine, this just seemed so tepid. The Virginias were good, but the Perique was mild, almost absent at times. The Kentucky was earthy and a bit nutty, but never really showed its full potential. Adding to the disappointment, it had a tendency to bite if my cadence was even just a bit too fast. I felt it had possibilities, but decided to put some away, try it for another time. But I also decided to experiment with it and later added Rattray's Black Virginia to it. I found I developed a rather savory blend of Brown Clooney and Black Virginia I call Brown and Black. Turns out it's actually a rather nice treat in the morning with coffee. So not all is lost. And there you have it, my top 5+2 list for 2018. So how did your list turn out? If you haven't posted a video of yours, share your choices with me in the comments section below. Be interested to see what you had. Well, that's all for this 17th episode of Pipes Etc. Please don't forget my 300th subscriber 1-year anniversary giveaway. And remember to include your guess on who the 2 judges are. Good luck to everyone, and again, thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it. For those that haven't already, please subscribe. If you want to receive notifications when the next video has posted, click the bell. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, or even share this video with those that you might think would enjoy it as well. If you follow Instagram, I'm on there as well. Just wanted to make sure I got that in. Thank you for stopping by Pipes Etc. And I hope you will again. Until then, good day.